Hey, good morning, Cameron. This is Brayden from Pacific Toyota. Hey, thank you again for your inquiries on our little SUVs here. I hope you got the video on the Kia Stonic as well. And as promised, here's your one on the 21 plate Kia. Oh, sorry, the Hyundai Venue sitting here in front of me for only 21,490 drive away and a touch over 65,000 kilometers on the clock. This thing's an absolute glamour. Cannot wait to take you through it. Full service history. Was previously a fleet car, that's where we get most of these from, but it's an absolute glamour. Obviously, as you would have seen from the other video, but we are Pacific Toyota, so we're up here in Cairns. So we're lucky enough to be the second largest pre-owned yard for Toyota in all of Australia. So I'm currently, you can see our Toyota Lexus showrooms up the hill there. I'm currently standing at our bigger of the two yards up here at 235 Mulgrave Road. And of course we've got another one closer to town at 77 Mulgrave Road as well. So all our cars, we obviously guarantee no flood damage, no hail damage or anything like that. Obviously no chips or anything through that windscreen either, looking really good through there. Tiny little bit of dust across the bonnet, just because obviously sitting under those shade sails on the highway here, they do get a little bit dusty, but we do get them cleaned each week and of course re-detailed before we send them down to you as well. But very tidy through here. I did want to tilt these wheels out so you can see yourself. Stacks of tread left in there. Beautifully well kept wheel on the front driver's side here. And of course very incredibly tidy to the inside there too. As we come around, a couple of tiny little sort of stone chips just there. Just those common ones that you always get across the front of the cars. Little hairline mark just there as well. But again, not too bad. And again, a couple of little chips on the side just there as well. Little hairline ones. Again, like very tidy wheel on this side too. Again, mounting the tread left there as well. And very tidy suspension setup through there too. So. As we come down the door on the passenger side here, again, just tiny little bits of dust. That'll all get washed off. Pretty clean through the mirrors there too. Got these awesome roof rails at the top. Just on the inside of the door cards here. Let's try and get this video done before this heat kicks in, because we've got some killer heat at the moment. We've got electric windows the whole way around. A couple tiny little scuff marks there, I'd say, from people either catching their shoes, jumping in and out. Same thing with just there, but nothing too bad at all. Very tidy up through the dash there as well. Little tiny little mark in the seat there. I wonder if our details could have a little crack at that and see if we could potentially get that out for you. All you got to do is just ask the question. We're happy to give it a go. All your bill plates just down the side there too. All your service history, your manuals, logbooks, everything's all on the inside here too. So here we go, we'll jump through it. Like I said, previously a fleet car, so 2022. These only have to be done every 12 months or 15,000. So this thing's been done to the kilometers to the T. So we've got 2022 at 16,000, 2022 at 29,000, 2023 at 46, 2023 at 61, and then our Pacific Hyundai, that's us, that's our workshop. So whenever the cars come in, if they're due for a service, we get them done too. So obviously 65,000 Ks at the end of November, so literally just been serviced. Won't be due for another one till about 80,000 Ks or November next year. So perfect service history there for you. I just want to keep going around the rest of the car. Now that is not tint on the back there, that is just some dark glass, so we can do all the window tinting in-house before it leaves, get that nice legal stuff done, help avoid some of that heat. Child locks on the back, a couple tiny little marks just there as well, same thing on the door card. All through the back, we have little bits of storage and everything through here too. Now 60-40 split with these guys, so this side's going to drop down. You've got one anchor point there. The 60% on that side's going to drop down. We've got two anchor points on those guys. There's little anchor points on the out the back there as well, so you can tie stuff down. Drop down handles on the passenger side, on the driver's side, sorry. Fuel inlet's just here as well. Another very tidy wheel, and again, stacks of tread through there too. At the moment, just the one key with this one, so we've got the central lock-in just there, so that obviously works perfectly. And same thing again. Best thing about the fleet cars, and the reason we do get them, is that occasionally we do get lucky, and they'll send through a bag of the spare keys for the cars that we purchase. And if yours is one of them, I simply just post the keys down to you, and you'll have a spare as well. So, but at the moment, it is just advertised with just the one key. So like I said, 1, 2, 3 child anchor points all through the inside there, tie down points all through the back, so you've got 4 of those. We've got your spare tyre, stacks of storage under here as well, so your tools and your the jacks as well. Very tidy through the inside, a couple of tiny little marks there, but nothing too bad. Obviously got the parcel shelf through the back as well. Down the driver's side here now as well. Little tiny little chip there, a little mark there too. That one I reckon will come out. That's just coming off of my finger. Another very, very tidy wheel down there too. So finally, again, a couple of little marks. Nothing too bad. Just down the rest of the driver's side here for you too. Very tiny, couple of little fingernail marks just on the inside there. I did just notice a couple of tiny little stone chips just there. Those little chips, if they're a concern for you, let me know, and I'm sure we could talk to management, see if we can get them touched up for you. All your master controls down this side, so the left and the right side for your mirror controls, central locking, all your window lock, controls and the window locks there too. Fuel release is just there, height adjustments here, so for people like me, you can sit there and you crank that right up, get a bit better vision over the bonnet. Bonnet release is just there, so I'll pop that as well for you. Chuck this in, start her up. Now we've got traction control, lane departure, and obviously your dimming switch there too. A couple of little blank switches, so if you ever want to add in any accessories, you've got some room to do so. I'll just straighten out that steering wheel so you can see down there too. Alright, so only 65,085 kilometres. It's obviously just flashing to let me know that I popped that bonnet because I want to show you on there before we finish up. Very, very tidy. Obviously no engine lights or dash lights or anything like that either. And like I said, only not due for another service till about 80,000 Ks on November next year. Automatic headlights, you've got settings for those guys. All your wipers and everything are on the left like normal. Your radio, Bluetooth controls, answering the calls, all that kind of stuff from adjustments on the left hand side here. AM, FM, you can jump between up here. And of course all your little pages down the bottom there too. So your different little speedos, or your average fuel economies, your tension levels, tyre pressures, lane departures, all your personal settings for all the safety stuff there too. All controlled from the right hand side there, as well as your cruise control there too. Little reverse camera tucked in the back, so as soon as we chuck in reverse, that's going to come up. You can see the back of the car there too, so it always makes it nice and easy for backing up to everything behind you. That little red line is actually about a foot away from the back of the car, so just a nice little handy zone that you can walk between, open the boot, all that kind of stuff, as long as you don't go within that line. Nice big massive touchscreen up here. We've got nice big buttons as well, so you can sit there and jump between all your different menus and everything like that. Jump straight to the phone calls, your voice memos, radio settings, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the whole works from the inside there too. Otherwise you've got your little buttons down the bottom here to jump between as well. Aircon controls down the bottom, so fan speed, temperature, where you want them coming out of. USB ports for the Apple CarPlay and charging your phone. Plenty of storage down the bottom there. Straight shift for the gear stick. You do have a centrifugal mode there too. And of course a little drive mode down the bottom here, so we can jump between Eco, Sports and Normal. From that little toggle down the bottom. Cup holders down there, genuine handbrake, whole bunch of storage through the middle there too. We've got the drop down handles the whole way around except the driver's side, because obviously they don't want you banging your head. We've got the mirrors, we've got the lights, we've got the mirrors, we've got the lights, beautiful, and that's pretty much everything. So like I said, I did put that bonnet, so I do want to quickly show you on there before we finish up. Just leave that runner for 2 seconds. A beautiful little motor. The battery in the corner there. Exceptionally quiet, these guys. And everything as well, looking fantastic. So again, Cameron, thank you so much for your inquiry, and yeah, cannot wait to hear feedback on this one too.